Morning. Welcome to day 5 of Breath and Grace. This morning we'll be looking at Kapalabhati breath, building some fire. We did a bit of that the other day when we did Ujjayu and Golden Flame breath. This one is a little bit different. So Kapalabhati, we'll take it nice and slow. It's a pretty intense breath. And if you've never practiced it before, it is one that you need to practice in order to develop the belly muscles in order to do the pumping. So we're just going to do really small belly pumps today. And if you continue to practice Kapalabhati breath, over time you'll notice those belly pumps become quicker and bigger with that practice because you've developed the muscles. So just before we begin, the breath is being pumped in and out from our bellies. So the idea is we want to take a nice big smooth inhale in through our nose, and then we exhale with sighs out of our mouth, pumping the belly out. So you're not inhaling with each of that. It's the smooth inhale in, and then you just exhale, 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 until you can't exhale anymore. And then you pause and you take another smooth inhale in. So we'll begin with our 4-part breath and transition into that Kapalabhati breath. And like I said, we're just going to take that Kapalabhati breath very slowly, but the focus on pushing and contracting that belly out. Pushing it out and pulling it in, sorry. So coming into that comfortable seated position for you, whether it's on a chair, kneeling, seated, as long as your hips are above your knees. You want your knees sloping downward, palms resting gently on your thighs, soft gaze or eyes closed, and letting the breath flow natural. And start to bring awareness to your breath. With an inhale, breathe in through your nose, and exhale out through your nose. Notice the pause between your breath. You inhale and pause, and you exhale and pause. Trying to establish the same length of inhale and exhale. So if you're inhaling, you'll count of 3 or 4, then exhaling to that same count. As we continue with our 4-part breath, we'll try to lengthen the breath out, allowing more intake breath for a Kapalabhati breathing. So if you're inhaling to a count of 3 or 4, then increasing that count by 1 to a 4 or a 5, and likewise increasing your exhale to a 4 or a 5. We'll try to increase that number by 1. So if you're inhaling to a 4 or 5, then bringing it to a 5 or a 6, and exhaling to that same count. We'll try to inhale, lengthen that inhale and exhale one more time. Obviously, if you reached your max and you're at a point that that's where you can no longer increase it, then stay at the number you're at. Otherwise, bringing one more count into your breath. So if you're inhaling at a 5 or a 6, bringing that to a 7 or 8, and likewise with the exhale. I seem to have a little friend with me. There we go. Now moving into our Kapalabhati breath. Sometimes it's a nice idea to bring your hands to your belly so you can bring that attention to the belly moving up and down, especially because right now it's most likely that the belly pumping will be so small and slow for you. With your next inhale, take a smooth inhale in through your nose. And your exhale is pumping your belly with a sigh. Pausing when you have no more breath. When your body tells you, taking that long, smooth inhale in through your nose again and starting the cycle over. Continuing with your own breath and pace. with your next exhale, allowing your breath to flow natural. Soft gaze with your eyes are gently closed. And just feeling the sensations in your body as it neutralizes. You might feel like your head is a little tingly, or that you're kind of swaying around. Just allow that to happen. If you do feel lightheaded, however, come into a child's pose. And bringing your hands to heart center, thumbs to your third eye. We bow forward. Namaste. Have a fantastic morning. Thank you for joining me. We'll see you later on with the other part of my video for the day.